Hello everybody and welcome back to Gotham Lounge. My name is Joe, and today we're back to some more Horizon Forbidden West. So I ended up just
Sit
fast
with me,
traveling just
Outlander.
outside of
I've
the
got something
base.
to tell you.
This person never
No,
has
that's
nothing to
just
say. You seem to be full of rumors.
You should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. Some settled into a camp southwest of here. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning.
Shining Waste South.
Getting rid of
Rebel
those outposts
outpost.
might stop the rebels from killing more of their own. Maybe I can lend the marshals a hand.
Alright, right now we got a very important task at hand. Get Gaia back, or get Poseidon back to Gaia. I almost reversed the two names. Okay, here we are. Deliver Poseidon to Gaia.
Pizza? Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Kinda true.
I think it-
Pizza. Gaia, I got something here for ya.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Yes, I have. Here it is.
Aloy, can you come downstairs?
I just
Beta
got a
has something you need to
trophy!
hear.
Recovered Poseidon!
I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Oh, nice.
Got it.
I've leveled up to level 21, too. Skill points, max health has gone up. Alright,
Hi, guys.
looks like Gaia has more stuff to say.
Hello, Aloy.
Alright, our progress. Beta.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Let's hope that's true. Alright, companions.
How's Katalo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then.
Alright.
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. It sounds promising.
Companions.
Varl and Zoe seem to be spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Huh.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus.
I think we've asked these before. I feel like these
What do
are
you do?
Answers where, yeah.
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he amongst an. He is
Yeah,
given-
we've already
Well,
asked
good thing-
these. Alright, let's go back. I'm gonna say time
I
to go.
should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
We'll be back. Alright, but Beta wants to talk. So let's go, have a visit with her.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there
What's
when you
this?
dropped off all that ale.
Oh,
Talk to Aaron. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning.
Alright, Beta. Here we are.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me. In a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was the liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Alright, tell me more about Tilda.
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, a little counterproductive.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
Alright. Tell me about the house you envisioned.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
Alright. Paintings and files.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
Alright, and she cut you off?
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
Wow. That was completely pointless.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry, she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Alright. Go to the meter's coordinates. I believe this is the other subordinate function that we're missing. Oh, we got more dialogue. Hold on, I'm gonna try and find Katala.
Huh. The door's unlocked now.
Like this door? I feel like we've been here.
Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can.
I feel like we've already been in this room. Okay, this is a stash, which I'll restock on. What door was she referring to? Here's Katala.
What was this
I
room
want
for?
to talk to you.
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Oh.
Mind if we have a word?
Of course not.
Wait, I feel like
Now that you know who the
Oops.
enemy is.
I'll admit,
we've already
I will leave
talked.
this. I trust you will point my
I should get going.
If I can help in some way.
I will.
Well, I want to talk about his arm, like you and Gaia had talked about, but apparently not. Anything new anybody else has to
Aloy.
say?
Is everything all right? It seemed like you and Varl were down at that basement for a while.
Yeah, everything's fine, I guess.
Well, okay. What can I do for you?
All right.
I should get going.
We've pretty much been talking. Okay. Let's go ahead and head out. Oh, so bright. And glide down to the campfire. Again, you have something else to tell me.
I have something to say, Chip.
What else do you want to talk about?
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know.
New relic ruin, dry
Ancient
yard.
tunnel, huh?
If you walk by,
Might be a good
you'll
idea to
miss
take
out
a
on
look
good
around if I'm in
trade.
the area.
Quick save. Alrighty, guys, let me check the map. So it looks like our next... Oh, yeah, that's the relic ruin. We've got a rebel outpost nearby, too. Alright, our next location is way over here. Got a new quest over here, too, which is actually kind of on the way there. But, yeah, so the last subordinate function's right over here. But I think what I might wind up doing is kind of what I did before, off camera, is, probably going to try and level up Aloy a little bit more so I can confidently say, okay, we can take on the side quests. So there's going to be a lot of, like, side activities that I still have to do to kind of, help support that. Some of these levels are, like, crazy high that I'm not even remotely prepared for. But yeah, we'll do some of these, and then once I'm confidently up there to go ahead and take on this next main mission, we're going to jump right back into it. But it won't even take long at all. And there's still so many to choose from, so more to come. So on that note, guys, I'm going to actually go ahead and end the episode right here. So thank you guys very much for tuning in today for this episode of Horizon Forbidden West here in Gotham Lounge. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video, and feel free to leave a comment down below as always. If you'd like to continue to stay in touch with us, watching future videos, or videos of our past, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the lower right-hand corner of the screen, and you'll get a bell notification every time I upload a brand new video. So once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in today for this episode of Horizon Forbidden West here in Gotham Lounge. And you guys have a fantastic day.
Stay alert.